Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Mourinho challenge. We're still with Juventus, or Zebra, in our second season now in the Serie A, and it is time to take on Inter in our first game of the season. But first, we need to take a look at a few things. Before we get into it though, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, please. Thanks. Great. Glad we got that sorted. Now, there are a few changes in the squad that I'll need to update you on. We're sticking with the tactic 4-1-4-1 because obviously that's the best thing we've got going for us right now. But let's take a look at the transfers and how we've got on with them so far. So time to take a look then what has gone down over the summer months. Now, we have spent £49.5 million and received 13. So we haven't made a lot of money. Main reason for that is a lot of the players that we've got rid of are players that were kind of academy players. The biggest sale was 12 million for Roman Solomaka. Again, he wasn't ever going to get into my side, so he's been moved on. They came in for 12 million. I wasn't going to say no to that. I think quite a good deal for us, really. But otherwise, we've got Edward Niang, who's obviously a player that we looked to bring in at the end of last season. To be fair, I'm not sure if he'll be getting into the first team. It might have been a mistake to bring him in. But hey, I'm looking after Juventus after I've gone as well. You know, that's how we got to see it. Otherwise, we have brought in a couple of loans. Daniel Motta from Tottenham is one. I think he could be very, very tasty forward. Nice bit of pace, nice bit of acceleration, good dribbling and finishing as well. So he could play on either wing as well as up front. So versatile, exactly what we need. Both footed. I think someone who could really do some damage for us. And we've also signed Man City Renee Keller, again on loan as well. So again, pacey, well, great acceleration, proper poacher sort of advanced forward player who will be certainly playing up top as well. Some good dribbling, finishing isn't bad. Maybe out wide is probably his best position. But a Danish under-21 international, and he'll be getting in the side, no problem, I'm sure, in the future. And then finally, our last one, with 12.5, raising to 13, from Copenhagen, is John Einerson, to sign our own striker. 19 years old, I think he's actually turned now. So, I mean, I'm very, very happy with this player. I can't lie, 15 appearances and 4 goals for Iceland, and I think he could be very, very nice. Well-rounded in the physicals, some good technique, finishing isn't bad, dribbling's good, and mentals are already looking pretty good for at such a young age. Brought him in, and I think he will do bits. We needed a couple of strikers to come in and kind of take control there, and we certainly have had that. Looking at the schedule, one thing to note that I do need to update you on is we did play in the Club World Championship. Got through the group stage against Al Ali, beating them 8-0 and Flamengo 2-0, but lost in the quarterfinals against Man United 4-1. If that says anything about this season in the Champions League, we're not really looking forward to it. But with that said, we have done well in our friendlies, beating teams very, very comfortably, other than Milan, where we drew 2-2. But we've had a lot of... Our players were very jaded at that point, because we've had a long, long old summer. But with that, we have got into Milan today, so it'll be a good test to start with to see where we're at already in the season and how we're going to do. So this will be the lineup we will go with. A 4-1-4-1, obviously, as to start. We've got Madsen in goal, Pedro Porro at right back, Araujo and Niada will be playing centre half with Sanguiz at left back. Reason for that is Raul Rangel is out slightly injured, and I didn't want to risk him for the first game of the season. Make things worse, all goes to pot. No, thank you. Joe Mart will be playing in that box-to-box midfielder role. And then in front of him, you've got Daniel Motta on the right, Escobar and Demir in the middle, Phil Foden on the left. And then up top, we've got Einerson. I thought we'd stick him up top. He's one of our own, so we'll stick him up there. Alexander Luiz has been very, very good in pre-season, so he'll certainly be getting more and more game time this year than previous. But that's where we're going to start with and see how we get on. We know Inter Milan are a very, very good side, considering they did win the league last year. So this is quite the kick-off to the season. Going to have to start quickly, going to have to start on form. Hopefully we can bring in our pre-season form into this and see how we get on. But they've got a few half-decent players, let's say that, who will cause us some issues, but I'm still feeling all right. I think we can still get something out of this with the few boys we've got. We've got quality in the side, sitting Well, we'll certainly do better than 20th this season, where we start. Let's say that. But yeah, let's get into it. So 15 to 17 minutes in, and it's Inter Milan who is coming forward. Ugar looking to switch that ball out wide. The question is, can we deal with the pressure that they're causing on us? We're a little bit all over the place in the middle here. I mean, we've got men free. I mean, he's just smacked it against the post. Ball's come back across, and they've hit the bar. If that's a sign of things to come, I think we might be in a little bit of trouble. But we got away with it. We like getting away with things. Phil Foden with the delivery, though, from a corner. It's headed clear. But we might be able to get something back in then. Niang into Jamar, who's going to turn, find Escobar, who's got a bit of quality, so he might be able to work. Nope, no, he loses out to Elias Akamak. Guzman looking to drive forward now for Inter Milan. We've got to put a challenge in, otherwise they're just going to come forward freely, which Araujo does do, who I was expecting to retire at the end of last season, but he's not. We've still got plenty of the players that are older, let's say that, so that's quite nice to see. Jamar with a great run into the box and found by Phil Foden, but his pass back is cut out by Rodriguez, who's able to get the ball clear for Inter Milan. And it's gone straight over the top. A complete miss by the centre-half. I'm not sure who that was. Who was it? Oh, it wasn't Niang. Maybe it's his age. Maybe it's his inexperience. He got mugged off by the height of the flight of the ball or something like that. I don't know. But not ideal, as Elias's ball in is headed clear, and they will come back at us. But we are creating things. We've not had a shot on target yet, but we are getting in the areas where we should be able to get a shot, which we have done. There you go. That's one shot on target. Things will improve. We're getting a half time though. I mean, would I take a draw to start the season? Yes, absolutely. They are the champions. They won the league very comfortably last year. So I would have to say I would, definitely. Whether that'll actually happen, another question entirely, but we'll see as the ball goes out for a goal kick and it is half time. I think, do we make any changes at this stage? That is probably the key question we've got to ask. Keller, I think we'll bring on for Motta on that right-hand side. Maybe we could swap these boys over. Einerson going out on that right-hand side. And I think we'll leave it like that for now, but we will look to bring on Alexandre Luiz in the second half, as he has. He might be able to make something a bit more than Yusuf Demir and Escobar have done so far. All right, so a corner ball. Hour in, Phil Foden, I was going to say Escobar, Phil Foden whipping that ball in, it's headed clear, but it only falls to Einerson, who shoots. It looks like it was blocked by an Inter Milan body. We will get another corner, but wouldn't that have been nice on his debut for the club to smash that one in to give us the lead against the champions. But Phil Foden, again, looks to deliver. Back post, it's headed. It's a goal, Renee Keller on his competitive debut, that's the one, getting the goal there after an initial header. Was it Niang who I think got that header away initially? Alexandru wasn't quite able to keep it out completely, as it did fall just down to him. Yeah, oh no, it was Jamar, and Keller was able to just tap it in at a tight angle. He had to get it right, which he certainly did do, and it is 1-0 Juventus. Wow, what a time to score as well. On the hour mark, we've got half an hour to go. We could either push on from here, or it's not a bad amount of time to have to try and hold on. Although saying that, a giant switch of play to Guzman already, and they're causing havoc as the ball goes to the back post again. Ilias now, he's going to look to cut it back. Surely he does. Benavides into Bartholomew. Then Ugar, who looks forward. It's into Guzman, and it's a good save. Majser looks like he is getting better and better. Last season, like I say, we were worried about getting a goalkeeper in because Donnarumma retired. We needed a player of really good quality. We couldn't afford it, so we went for Majser. I don't know what that says about him, but hey, we got away with it because it turns out he's actually half decent by the looks of things, unless he cocks something up now. With that said, Juventus still in the lead. 20 minutes to go. We are looking okay. Renee Keller with the goal. Let's see if we can make a change now with 13 minutes to go. Tony Escobar, I think we will take off for Alexandre Luiz. I think that's the right decision there. And Jamar, we will also take off for the likes of Thiago in there. Again, just to get some legs on the pitch, because the boys have to work hard in this formation, and that's maybe why sometimes we drop off at the end of the season and lose out on a couple of cups as they go round the back and fire the ball across the box for Abazaj to tuck it away. That was way too easy. That is appalling. That is absolutely dreadful. Look at this. From his own half, Guzman has just been able to run all the way down. Who's there? Escobar, and Escobar, who's actually coming off. Pedro Porro's nowhere near it. Maybe it's the age. Maybe it's his pace isn't quite up to it. I mean, he's still got 12 pace, you know. Yeah, we've got to make the changes anyway. As Inter come forward again. 10 minutes to go. Can we deal with this, please? Yusuf Demir, can he get there? Not quite, as Ugarte does. It's a very good challenge to keep them in our half, as we put another challenge in, but the goal scorer has managed to get past him, looks for a ball across. Niada does well. Razul Araujo, can you find someone, please? Can we move the ball up the pitch, because I do not want it there. It's not a great kick by the keeper, and the pressure is still on. Pedro Porro does well to get back and head that towards goal. Well, back to the keeper, not towards goal. He's not trying to score an own goal. Niada comes forward again. Yusuf Demir back to the keeper, who looks for a long ball forward. We've got no one's getting any pressure on there. They've got loads of time to get that down. And the ball's gone over the top to Abazaj, who shoots and scores. Excellent. Although, could it be offside? Please be offside. Please. Please. Please be offside. I don't want to have to deal with him scoring. Oh, they've scored. Great. We're 2-1 down. We went 1-0 up, and it's Abazaj again. Did he come on? Was he subbed on? I don't remember seeing him at all in the game, so he must have just come on and decided to be the goal scorer for Inter Milan now. Yeah, he certainly did come on, because that's insane. Great. So they've made a sub and scored. Phil Foden, can you make us get back in the game? It's headed clear, as it's no one's anywhere near the ball in. Araujo looks into Thiago, then Yusuf Demir, back to Niada. Can he look for anyone out wide? He finds Yusuf Demir, into Niada again, back to Demir, who can turn this time. Ball over the top to Einerson, but it's headed back to the keeper, and I feel like that might be it. That might be it. 20 minutes it took them to get back into, well, to get into the lead after going 1-0 down. Just shows their quality. But I'm not disappointed by today's game. Well, I am disappointed because we were 1-0 up, but it's not. Take the positives from it. As Phil Foden gets played through here, we still got a chance. We still can get back in this and get a point from the game. Cuts it back to Yusuf Demir, who's ball into the box. Luis! No! Oh, and then Eriksson misses the goal from like a yard out. He hits the post. I mean, that is a fine opportunity to be able to get a goal back in the game. But that is it. Full time. 2-1 Inter Milan. Not the perfect start to the season, but it's a long season and we've got plenty of games to go. We can still get back in it. We can still get back involved in the title race. Absolutely. We've got the Champions League as well, of course. That will be coming up at some stage. I think we've got the draw soon. And then we've also got the Italian Cup, which we could also get to the final of. So plenty of trophies still to go. 3 to be precise. We're not out of this one just yet, even if we are still sitting bottom of the table. But with that, we will leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.